Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pull Up 3. I am Paragon Dawn.
I'm Jamae.
And I'm Jay Trent.
And today we will be, of course, talking about our game of the week last week. Uh, South Carolina and LSU gave us a very special game, as always. Impact transfers, generational players. Um, and we'll also talk about PG discourse. There was obviously discourse about like should you draft the P or when you should draft the PG in the W, and kind of go from there. So yeah, what would y'all like to start with?
Um, I don't know. Actually, we should start with this. Is not even something we mentioned, but since we talked about the CBA last week, just an update for the group. Uh, the WNBA sent in a proposal that didn't really change anything. They pretty much offered the same thing. Um, the WNBPA read it, and ESPN is doing an amazing job to let people feel like there is discourse among the group. There's discourse amongst the player, and as well as like they're just like not all on the same page, and that they're ready to fold whenever. Because we got a tweet yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Almost midnight that like the WNBPA conceded. Which I think the tweet was like fascinating to me, because maybe she didn't know the details when she tweeted it, but then when she writes the article, the WNBPA conceded from on their revenue share number from, was it 31 to like 27?
Yeah,
So it's like
not much.
3%.
Yeah.
we conceded 3%, and they conceded on housing because, like, as it currently stands, the owner and teams, whatever, have to provide a housing stipend or housing for all the players. And the WNBPA's concession was, okay, well, y'all don't have to give us a housing stipend, but you do need to keep housing for the rookies, people on vet minimums, and developmental players. So it's like the people who are set aren't getting housing, which is like, okay, fine, I guess. Okay, that's one way for you to be cheap, I guess. But I don't know. It didn't feel like a real concession to me. I feel like if you had to throw a thing out, like that is probably the first thing to go. And basically the WNBA saw this and was like, this is so unreasonable. Time is crunching down. I don't know how they expect us to do this. The whole story they've been trying to sell us on about how they can't afford whatever this proposal is, which until they open up the books, until we can all read the numbers for ourselves, I'm going to assume is a lie. They're lying. Because if they weren't lying, I feel like they would provide us some evidence, but they don't want to provide any evidence. So you can make your determination however you feel. But now the WNBPA are at a point where, to me, it feels like the next answer is to strike. I don't know if that's what they really want to do, but I feel like you've conceded now at least twice, because I didn't even realize their original proposal number was 40%, and they've already jumped down to 27 because gross revenue is the main thing. So they've gone from 40% to now 27%. And like, to me, you cannot go any lower than that. You really shouldn't have went any lower than 30%. But I understand that you're trying to be the good guy. You're trying to negotiate in good faith, which I still don't believe that the WNBA, the owners, the NBA, I don't think they're negotiating in good faith. And so I think it's time for the players to just say, yeah, girl, we're not coming back to you serious. And which might mean that we might not get a WNBA season for real, which if you've been here, you know that that's going to devastate me because I am supposed to be going to Mohegan this year. But, if I can't go, I can't go. I would rather them get paid and get this figured out than to go see basketball. But that's the update on that. Did I miss anything? Do you guys have things to add?
Oh, I cannot hear Jay. I can't hear you at all.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I now can.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, as soon as the proposal went out from the Players Association, it seemed like it was almost immediate that the WNBA owners basically responded and said that it was unreasonable and they couldn't do that. And what that feels like to me, like Jamae said, it doesn't feel like they're negotiating in good faith, and it feels like what they're saying is, y'all don't have the stomach to strike, so we'll just push back on whatever y'all say until y'all cave. And that's basically what it is. I saw there was an interview that Nafisa Collier did with USA Today, and she said somebody's gonna have to fold. So, and that's kind of, it feels like that's the point. It feels like that's kind of the point where it's gotten to, where it feels like neither side is really willing to concede any further. So I feel like if the players feel like they need to strike, then that's what they should do.
I am always a big fan of player striking. I feel like they should get what they deserve. If they did end up conceding, I would understand slightly, only because like every W player is not set as far as like endorsements and things and whatnot, and like some people do in fact need this money to survive. Although I feel like there have been people that are like, you got your Kyrie Irvings, for example, that are willing to pay people salaries if things do happen to go awry. So but otherwise, I say this all the time, I think the W is one of the most connected leagues we've seen in quite some time when it comes to doing what they need to do. I feel like if they strike, they're going to be all on one accord for the most part. And I think I also don't want to underestimate how much the NBA is also involved in this as far as the nastiness of it. And the fact that the Players Association sent a proposal to them and the WNBA owners did not respond for 6 weeks, I think is also like super nasty, because it's like, y'all knew what y'all are doing. Y'all are trying to put the pressure on them and like do this so then you could be like, oh, y'all need to hurry up, like we're getting too close to this, like you were part of the problem. So, but yeah, I at the end of the day, I can never be on the side of owners in any labor strike. This has never been my bag. If you are on the side of the owners, you are a loser, because there's just nothing to agree with them about. If them niggas want to get 100% of the gross revenue, by all means. If you broke, you don't need to be owning teams. The biggest things is not wanting to open that book. It's like the Chicago Sky owner is like having issues with paying people or whatever. And I know he got the money to do so. It's just, this is what rich people do, is they find ways not to pay people. This is open the books. That's all we ask.
Yeah, like if you actually broke, prove it. Just prove it. Like that still don't absolve you from owing them money, but you could still show us. Like we still want to know. If you broke,
prove it, and if you prove that you broke, sell it.
Sell the team.
That's really what it's boiled down to. Is if you tell me you can't afford it, that's fine. Everybody can't afford everything. But if you can't afford it, you need to get that shit up. There are people who can't afford teams. There are groups of people that want to own things. You don't need to be one of them, and that's fine. But it's some owners who treat owning a WNBA team as a side gig, and you could tell by the way these teams have been ran for years, with players not having very, very basic things. It's like, oh, I just own this team, and that's kind of just how I live my life, and that's it. This is one of my many endeavors that I do. It's like, no, this is a commitment, and if you can't fulfill this commitment, get your broke ass on.
And clearly, like there are other people who want to. Like there are plenty of people who want to invest the money. I don't know. I will never get over it feeling like I will never get over the fact that like the players are really asking you outside of revenue share, which actually that's even bare minimum, because I think pretty much most professional leagues have revenue share. Like that's not even a new concept. They're not asking y'all to do nothing that nobody else hasn't already done. They are asking y'all for bare minimum things, and y'all are like, nah, we ain't got it. Like, what you mean? What you mean that every team doesn't have to have a strength and conditioning coach? Like, I just think that's y'all don't understand how much that's bothering me. That is bothering me bad.
It's one of them things where like you hear it said out loud, and it's like that don't sound ridiculous to say that. Like, oh no, it's like, oh, these teams don't need that.
It only don't sound ridiculous because it was niggas walking around here with no locker rooms. It's like there's no reason for niggas to say there's no reason for people to be 15 years into the league like, oh, this is my first time with a locker. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, you won a championship and you mean to tell me that you was going to the YMCA to pack your bags? Oh my God! Like
I had better conditions in college? No, sir. No, sir.
It's like to some extent, I might even let you have better conditions in college, especially if you went to like a South Carolina, a UConn, LSU. All right, but you mean to tell me y'all won't even letting us fly for a long time?
Yeah, no.
That girl, no, you no. Mm-mm.
Niggas almost kicked the Liberty out the league. Niggas almost kicked one of the original teams out the league because they was putting people on flights. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Competitive is an unfair competitive advantage. Nigga, open your purse. You got the same advantage.
If that creates an unfair advantage, then we really have a problem because everybody should be able to access this.
Niggas literally, these are teams flying across the like motherfuckers got to fly from New York to Seattle, and I have to sit and like I have to sit with regular people. Like it's fine. Like you want me to sit next to a mom and her baby? Oh, you want me to gotta get on the plane first so I can hope I get into the exit row so I have leg room? Yeah, everybody's going to jail. Everybody's going to jail.
But yeah, it's all bad. Yeah. Please hold the line. Do not fold. I don't think they will, but who knows? I mean, I don't know what like the final like concessions will be and what everybody ends up sacrificing, but I know that's usually what it comes to. But I hope, as long as it's not like, I just hope it's not giving up too much. And I don't think it will be, but we'll see.
I think we've already given up enough. Like, honestly, y'all actually need to go back to 30%. Y'all actually be like, we was just playing on the last one. The house thing, y'all got it. But that 30%, we do need that back. We do need that back. Like, let's be real. Let's everybody be serious for a second. We do need that back. Who do you want to go to next?
Let's see. What do we have?
Do we want to talk about the game first, or do we want to talk about transfers?
We can knock this game out if y'all want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the game of the year.
We need Chicago Cheetah.
Hey, look, they was in our comments.
No, it was a.
Hold on, because
Let me pull this up. Okay.
I meant to rewatch the game because I feel like I was stressed watching it.
Nah,
So I feel like I need to watch it with new eyes, clear eyes.
So I'm looking. Of course, I watched the game live. I completely understand Kim Mulkey like stressing out on the bench because Tessa Johnson was 4 for 5 from 3, and she was 8 for 13 from the field. Like, she really had it going the entire night.
We have to talk about this quarter by quarter, I think, because
in the first quarter, when Raven Johnson hit that first 3, I was like, oh, this is that kind of game. Like, and I remember when we talked about this game last week, we kind of, one of the things we said was if LSU is going to win this game, they're going to have to get out to a lead and get out to it early, because that's when South Carolina starts pressing. Because if they're pressing and they have to take jump shots, you kind of got them where you want them. And LSU was not able to pull away. It felt like there was push-pull the entire time, especially in that first quarter. It felt like there was always a response. And I feel like if the game was going to be close the entire way, then South Carolina would pull it out.
I have to respect that Kim Mulkey said, who gonna guard Tessa Johnson? And a freshman raised her hand and said, you know what? Coach, if you need me, I'm here. And Tessa did not have a great second half. I think she had 17 in the first half, and she had like 4 in the second half, which is fine because they won. But it's like, why? Everybody should have been like, nah, I need that. But only one, a freshman was
here's the thing though, and I don't mean this in like a derogatory way. I don't. Taking on that type of defensive matchup and needing to get yours on the other end, as respectfully as I can say this, everybody ain't able.
No, that's running around with her and then trying to score is like, trying.
Everybody like it's just because you say, oh, everybody should have wanted that. I'm sure they did, but they was like, look, somebody.
I know who I am.
It's like I can't do it. I can't do it if we're gonna have a chance to win this game, because if I'm doing that, I'm not gonna be able to get mine on the other end. And is there something to be said for that? I mean, at least you know yourself. Maybe that's what the takeaway is. But it seemed like LSU ended up in the position where they started pressing and they started needing jump shots to fall. Because early on, because South Carolina, most times, especially in these big games, they kind of start slow. But when they started with the shots falling, especially from the outside, I feel like you have to be worried from that point on.
I would also just like to say LSU missing 9 free throws was definitely like the biggest.
I think though I think the thing for South Carolina though was like they started out bad. Like I don't even think they came out and Raven hit that shot and Tessa hit that shot, but like they were missing easy buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff that they would normally hit, layups that they would normally make, they was missing them.
I think there was a stat that came up in the game where they were like second in the SEC in layup percentage, and at that point they were like 3 for 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they missed a lot of, like you said, they missed a lot of easy shit in the beginning.
And to me, I feel like that's where the worry comes in for LSU when you weren't able to capitalize on that. Like that's the moment where you pull away, especially with you being at home. That's supposed to be the moment where we start driving, we get our shots to go down, we start pulling away. They have to start taking jump shots, and that never came. Like they ended up battling back and just keeping it within 1 or 2 possessions, and that's where it came back to hurt them.
And
Especially
it was crazy that part with well, like even in that second quarter where Flau'jae was like single-handedly like going band for band with the South Carolina team. Honestly, that kind of felt like a bad omen a little bit, because I'm like, she's carrying so hard right now, and South Carolina's like, okay, we'll play together. It'll come for us. We're not too stressed about it.
Yeah.
One thing that also was killing me is that South Carolina could not grab a board. That was, first of all, Medina had 17 rebounds, Raven has 7, and no one else had more than 2. And you could tell. Like Joyce has 1, Tessa had 2, Tania Latza had 2. Like this is just not a great rebounding distribution. This is amazing on Medina's part, but like for everyone else, this looks nasty. LSU had 18 offensive rebounds, and I really felt like that was the biggest thing keeping South Carolina from pulling away, is the fact that every time they would get a stop, they would not secure the board. And then LSU would put up something, and either they would make it or they would get fouled. You had Jay made the point of like LSU driving more often, and they probably should have, because they ended up having Joyce fouled out, but didn't have 4 fouls.
Which never happened, by the way. Which we will talk about how the officiating in a second, but I'm gonna let you finish. But I just wanted to note that Joyce fouled out for the first time this season. Continue.
Tania
Latza had 4 fouls. Tessa Johnson had 3.
Medina had 4.
Yeah, and no one on LSU had more than 2. So like, that LSU could have been a lot more of an aggressive team, and yeah, I think that also ended up hurting them, because it just seemed like I feel like they knew or it seems to me that they felt like the pressure was on them to win this more than South Carolina did. Like, I think LSU felt that history was not in their favor. And sometimes the pressure get to you. It sounds like barbershop talk, but sometimes the pressure get to you. Like when I tell you, so when I was at the game, the Athletes Unlimited game, I hear somebody is watching a game sometime in the second quarter. So I pulled it up at my phone, and a lady starts looking at my phone with me on my left side. She's like, "Oh, you watching the South Carolina game? Let me see." So now we both watching it. And it's just like, damn, like you could just this game was so highly anticipated. You know, this is Flau'jae's last year. LSU ain't beat South Carolina since the Obama administration. Like, this is a lot. This is far from.
They was walking in there saying that it's okay that LSU has, that South Carolina has won 17 straight because LSU still leads the season series. I just want everybody to know in brackets, I am letting you know that before that game, the series was 22-21. So I just want y'all to know they was carrying that narrative before the game. It was a lot happening here. Sorry, guys.
That sounds very Dallas Cowboys, but also letting somebody being up on somebody 22-5 and letting them walk you down and win matchup wise, we're up on you. We have beat you 22 times and you've only beat us 5. And in the past like decade, you really walked us down and now it's tied. That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's nasty. That's sick.
That is sick.
I would be really sick about that.
It's disgusting. It's like it, and you. It's like I mean, it's nothing that LSU fans can do about it either. It just almost feels like South Carolina just has LSU number at this point. And first, I'm gonna talk about the officiating. Okay, so when the game started, I was like, "Oh, refs just letting them bump," because it was real physical. Like, and LSU, I think LSU's going into the game. I think their game plan was to be physical with them, be physical with Medina, be physical with Joyce, like force them into tough shots. And like we said, they missed a bunch of layups early on, so maybe it worked in their favor. But then we got to the second quarter, and the ref started blowing the whistle, and I'm like, that's a little suspicious because she just got away with that in the last quarter. I don't know if you should. Okay. Then we get to the third quarter, and it got even more egregious. I'm like, you just let them have that. You didn't let them have. You let them have it in the first. You didn't let them have it in the second, and now you're not even letting them have it a little bit in the third. Like, it's almost like usually they let them do the hand thing, like you can touch them once, but that's the thing in effect. That seemed like that went out of effect in the third quarter, and I was like, are we sure? Like, what? How? There is no way to find consistency when it's officiated that way. And it was like, I do think South Carolina got the short end of the stick. Like, there were definitely bad calls on both sides, and it did feel like a little bit like the refs was trying to make up for some of the calls. It was like, oh, that one kind of didn't. We shouldn't have called that one, so now we got to get you one. It did start to feel like that in the third quarter too. But the calls that Joyce got in particular, I want to say it was her third and fourth foul, maybe, that were like particularly egregious. But I also have to think that the basketball gods are kind of like, y'all not serious. This not serious. We not on y'all side, because Joyce fouling out on that foul was also kind of like, all right, guys, like that's not the one. And Flau'jae laying out like that, it feels like when LSU get a little overly celebratory, the basketball guys be like, now hold on.
Let me humble y'all.
Let me humble you. They did the shit in the Kentucky game. Tony Morgan knocked that short down. They thought they was coming back on Vanderbilt, but Gayla Blake said, no, ma'am. Now you're at the line in prime position to beat South Carolina. Like, the moment to beat South Carolina is right here. And Flau'jae was on the floor showing all 32. And she get up, go to this line. She misses the first one. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was stunned. I was like, she missed it? Like, oh my God, she missed it. I can't believe she missed it. Like, there's no way she missed it. And she was obviously stunned too, but she was trying not to. She was trying to play it off a little bit, like, "Nah, I'm tripping. Let me just do the next one real quick." Like that couldn't have been it. And then she missed both, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
Now let me tell you
miss
something about them two missed free throws. So I'm trying to watch this Athletes Unlimited game and this at the same time, and I see that Flau'jae is about to go to the line. I look up and I watch some of the Athletes Unlimited game, and I look back at my phone, and the score has not changed. And South Carolina is taking the ball up court. So I thought they reversed the call. I was so like, the fact that I was so sure that they reversed this call, because I told the lady next to me, I was like, because I seen they called a timeout and everything. I was like, oh, they must have went to the video board to review that. Like when I went to the TL and I said, and people was like, she missed both. I said, she did what? That call stood. What we talking about?
Like,
dog.
like nothing bothers me more than like late game execution issues and missing your free throws. Like, and like this wasn't even out of like a rooting interest thing. It was just like, make your free throws. Like this is the game right here. And honestly, all things considered, this was the best game that Flau'jae has played against South Carolina. This was supposed to be the one that y'all won. And as the star, when the game gets tight, she wants the ball, rightfully so. And she lost it.
But see, this is where it be throwing me, because it's like, should she be the one that's calling game? And and when we talked about this last week, I said Flau'jae, Michaela, and Jada, all three need to have a good game if LSU wants to be successful. And obviously, Flau'jae carried in the first quarter, and then she brought them back in the fourth quarter. Like, she absolutely went on that run, knocked down some incredible shots, woo-de-woo. But Flau'jae Johnson is not your clutch time shooter. Like, when your game on the line, this is where Michaela Williams is who you go to. It's who you go to. And that's not shade. Like, I'm not trying to be shady to Flau'jae, but like, Michaela Williams is the big time shot girl. Okay, like when we've seen it this year, when the game on the line, we send Michaela Williams to the line. Okay, and like Michaela being basically disappearing in this game, like, was kind of like, are we sure, guys? Are we like, what are you doing? Where are you? This is not the time. This is really not the time. And like, I don't even know. Like, I'm looking at. I don't even. This box score says she was 5 for 12. I don't even remember that lady taking 12 shots. Like, that's how.
It felt like
she felt.
It felt like they tried to get her involved early, and then towards the end of the game, Flau'jae kind of took over, and they were just like, "Okay, well, you just go." Like that was kind of how it felt.
I think this is the hard decisions as a coach when hot in the crunch time, or as getting the crunch time. It's like, do I keep giving it to the nigga that's hot, or do I give it to the person that has consistently shown me they are the clutch person? And I feel like there's no wrong answer unless you lose. Because they like, and that's kind of like it, that's just how shit shake. And that's because they could have very well given it to Michaela, and Michaela could have not made it, and then everyone would have been like, Flau'jae had her best game against South Carolina ever, and you didn't give her the ball in crunch time. Why didn't you do that? Like, it just would have been a thing. And so it's like, you really have no it's like you really just gotta like flip a coin. Like, what do I feel like doing? And that's kind of like just that's some of them hard things you gotta deal with. But yeah, I definitely understand the idea of like Michaela's gotten me here consistently throughout her career, and like this is what she's known for. She could be 0 for 18, and I'm gonna give her this ball.
I think the other thing with it, like the coach from the coaching aspect of it, I don't know if I loved Kim Mulkey's coaching in this game. And me personally, I feel like Kim has given up in several games. And I won't say she gave up this game, but I knew that she kind of fucked up when in that second quarter, or the first quarter or second quarter, when she called that timeout to yell at the ref. I was like, girl, you wasting the timeout to yell at him? You need to focus. like South Carolina is not even playing peak basketball. Like Joyce Edwards played bad. And it's not even like a regular bad. Like this was bad Joyce Edwards basketball. And y'all were like neck and neck. And you worried about a foul call when the fouls are already leading your way? You need to lock in, twin. I was so when she did that, I was like, is nobody else gonna question why she just did that? And she damn near running on the floor. She lucky that they didn't tee her up. I mean, they weren't gonna do it because
they never tee her up.
They let her do whatever she want, but they should have teed that lady up. Because she charging at the ref, she yelling, she going on a whole rant. Like, sister, lock in. Your team needs you to focus. You need them to focus. Your point guard is having another bad game. Like, you need to find her some shots because that's where the energy on your team is coming from. Get that lady the ball. Get her a clean look. Like, you need to lock in. You yelling at the refs is like, are we sure we should be doing that right now? In a game that's this close? When she did that, I said, oh, she's setting herself up for the refs to take the fall if this don't go her way.
Which, considering the way that the calls went, she couldn't really take that angle. Like, it was kind of just, I don't know. It just felt like LSU got the South Carolina performance that they needed to win this game, and they still could not pull it off.
This is absolutely the performance that you want. But then again, maybe not, because Raven Johnson is clutch time. She don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. But I'm going home with a W.
Hey, she really might be one of the clutchest players I've ever seen. Like, she got that Chelsea Gray in her. Like,
bro,
when this boy come down to it, I'm gonna hit this shot. I don't give a fuck what I had going on the rest of this game. I don't care if I got 2 points or 20. Like, just give it to me, and I'll do what I will do what I need to do. But yeah, Kim is a legendary coach, and so she's gonna get her graces for that, for she white, all these other things. But
they all come together.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That mean quirky stuff only, or that mean stick only goes so far. Like, if you win it, that shit fire.
So this is, and we've talked about this before. There is a thin line between fierce competitor and corny, and the difference is whether you win or lose. When you lose, that shit that don't look good. Like, you look crazy. Like, and people are going to look back at the tape and be like, nah, this ain't. It's like, oh, she over here tripping because her team not performing the way that they are expected to. And it's like, But when you win, it's like, oh, she fired up. I want me a coach like that. And then when you lose, it's like, nah, she out there tripping. And like that's really it. Like that's the difference.
And I feel like players take on the personality of their coach for the most part.
They do.
The identity of their coach, and it's like
They absolutely do.
She definitely stole. Like you said, it seemed like she already had a play for if she lost. Like this is how this is gonna go, or this is what I can blame this on. She definitely stole a page out of. She stole swag from Big when that nigga was like,
they going bad for bad.
When I got these 2 top ranked games in this week. Who scheduled this like this? It's like, can you at least wait till the week is over?
He was like, hey, run that back after this L. Run that back so we can run this tape.
Bro.
He was like, see, y'all did me wrong. That's why we lost.
No, it's
Sammy, we will also miss Raven. And I'm sure South Carolina is going to miss Raven as well. Like it is going to be really interesting to see how they navigate. And like Raven is one of those. Raven is kind of depending on how her W career shakes up. I feel like her numbers are probably never going to be like eye popping.
Yeah,
but I feel like in the W, she's always going to be a player that teams want, especially if she plays at the level of control that she plays with now. And I already know because she may never be like a top player stat wise. People are going to be like, you see, Dawn never developed guards. But like to me, this is some of Dawn's best work. Like Raven is the type of when people say the point guard position is dead or whatever, like that is a point guard. Like she makes sure everything runs smooth, and she knows when to call her own number, and she knows when I need to get everyone else the ball. That is a perfect point guard to me.
And she defends. Like she literally sits down and defends your best player. Wasn't she the main person guarding Michaela Williams? Hell. That lady couldn't get nothing done. I can't like it, and it's actually so funny because that last play that Dawn drew up with like Raven draws 2. She could have very easily taken the floater. She could have stopped and did her like pull up midi or whatever. But to pass it off to Medina, and like it wasn't even like Medina was playing like a great game of basketball. Like she was. I think she played better in the second half, but to give it to Medina to be like, girl, I trust you. And Medina finishes the layup. I'm like, Medina has missed so many shots, guys. Like, she was 3 for 9. And all of her shots are inside of the rim. I don't know. Like, maybe in a normal statistical world, you would never pass that lady the ball. But Raven passed that lady the ball. She took that dribble. And she made that layup. Like, she was patient. And she took the layup. And I was like, I can't believe she made that decision. But like it was obviously the right decision because it worked out. But I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I would have made that decision. But that's a product of like, I'm trusting my teammates. Like I know I trust her in that situation and she is going to do it for me. Like she's gonna follow through. Like I believe in her to finish this, and she finishes it. And I'm like I don't know, but I feel like I keep being like, oh, you can't really tell me anything about Raven Johnson, but you officially cannot tell me anything about Raven Johnson because 19 points career high, 6 assists. She had more assists than than everybody on the floor. Nobody else had more than 3 assists. Like, what was everybody else doing? Nobody was passing the ball. Nobody was passing the ball. Nobody else was passing the ball. 4 steals? Bro, in that depoy case is getting really, really loud. Okay? I know I had gave it to Maddie Booker because I said she got to walk away with something, but Raven Johnson might got to be the person that walk away with something, because this is like she had Michaela Williams in hell. She'd had Michaela Blake's in hell. She almost had Aaliyah Chavez in hell, but that damn overtime.
She got through to her.
She got really. It really cracked me up though, like not the soundtrack, but that Aaliyah Chavez 3. I want everybody to know that first 3 she hit in overtime came over TESSA Johnson. So it wasn't even Raven bag. It wasn't even Raven bag. So don't put that on my sister. Anyway,
y'all lost. That what she said. Y'all lost.
No, literally, it really was a y'all lost moment. Not me. But anyway, she's been defending these best players. She's been giving them hell, and her numbers aren't necessarily jumping off that page. But I feel like at this point, the performances against these top teams, I don't know, it's moving me. It's moving me in the right direction. And I guess we do need to talk about Flau'jae's mom, since we're talking about people who saying y'all lost. Flau'jae's mom got
I did not know I was wondering if we was going to talk about this.
I wasn't going to, but he said y'all lost, and now it's at the front of my mind. Flau'jae's mom basically got on live today and said y'all lost. She said Flau'jae didn't lose to South Carolina.
LSU did.
Flau'jae, because Flau'jae led all, she didn't even lead all scorers because she had 21 points. You know who else had 21 points? Tessa Johnson. So she's not even the best in the room. Anyway, this is sidetrack. I gotta focus on the argument. So she got on live and she said, yeah, y'all lost, not Flau'jae. Flau'jae basically carried, and Flau'jae doesn't need the WNBA. She got money, she's set for life. She making more money than the girls at South Carolina. Just all this little just stuff. To degrade the South Carolina players. And honestly, she's also degrading the LSU players.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was going to get to, because if you feel, obviously you feel the way about losing the game or whatever, because that's supposed to be like this big rivalry game that everybody gets up for. Flau'jae had a good game. They still did not pull the game out. And for the talking point to be, oh, it's bigger than basketball, and it's like, no, it isn't. We're talking about a basketball game. Like that's, we are only speaking, well, I can't speak for everybody. I am speaking in the context of the basketball game. And for the thought process to be she didn't lose, the team lost, can you imagine how that's making the rest of that team feel? Where it's like, I don't care what y'all got going on, really. Like, she finna be out of here anyway. So I ain't worried about what y'all got going on. And it's like, if you feel that way, that's fine. But to let that be known it's just a little shaky for me. And that's one of the things that could be a little shaky in a locker room.
I think my thing is that I think having pride in unnecessary opinions about your kids is fine. Lord knows if Krieg is big, I'm gonna be talking crazy. But I don't have to be on live. I think that really be my biggest thing about it. It's like I'm supposed to go to. We talk about this all the time, but like, save your stuff for your group chats, and not the Twitter ones like KD. Let's just, but like with your family and friends. Like, if I want to feel a room out before I say something wild, I'm gonna text y'all first. Because this is what not everyone has bad opinions sometimes. Everyone has crazy things they have to say sometimes. everyone's opinion is not gonna be perfect. We all say wild things every now and then, but you need people to be able to filter out, hey, this is okay to say, and this is not. So there's no reason for you to be on live trying to actively sabotage your daughter's future, trying to prove a point. Because even if everyone felt the exact same way, what's that? You just want South Carolina fans to be like, yeah, that's true. Is that gonna make you feel better? Is the LSU locker room, if they was like, yeah, you know what, she don't really need us like that, is that gonna make you feel better? I
don't get it. And okay, honestly, Sammy is kind of jumping her, and so we're gonna read some of these comments because he's not wrong. The first one said, "Why did Flau'jae go pro? She would have made more money." True. She's a nasty lady, and it's not the first time she's spoken about her daughter's peers. Also, did I just die? Oh, that was weird.
Oh wait, May.
I was like, "What the world?" Okay.
You on LSU internet? You been like,
they coming for me. They put something out. Y'all know my autograph started today. Oh, the thing about her peers, yes, because she did this to Angel. And she was nasty. It was nasty when she did it to Angel, but at least like Angel mom was like talking shit back to her. So it was kind of like both of y'all was wrong, but at least somebody's fighting back, I guess. But that was still nasty. And then and they picked a fight with Cara. Like, when is their family going to do some reflection? Absolutely. That one is probably my biggest point. It's like, why do you keep doing this? This is not benefiting your daughter. This is not benefiting you. And quite frankly, it's starting to feel like neither one of y'all can manage all emotions. Like, why are you crashing? And I mean, I don't even want to put that on Flau'jae because she seems more level-headed and pretty like, I respect my peers, more than her mother. But it's just like, why are you doing that? And Sammy, you are correct with the on live while driving, because why are you doing that? You're not only in danger, you on the internet talking shit, and you endangering everybody on the road? Do you not care about your own life? Just
she said for life. Flau'jae gonna pay for whatever happens.
Bro, I think the thing that's really pissing me off, and which I didn't even realize this, they lost by 7 points. Flau'jae missed 4 free throws. You missed 4 free throws. And so that's 4 points. And then your toe was on the line. If you had just stepped back a little bit instead of rushing that 3, you would have had an extra point. So that's 5 points. That's 5 points that your daughter missed out on. Your daughter missed out on. Your daughter does the things she's supposed to do. She be the best player on the floor. She gives you those 5 points. It's now a 2-point game. And maybe things look a little bit different, but I don't know. You can't do that. Like that is not the time to be doing that. And the game was 4 days ago. So like, why would you wake up today? Why would you wake up on Wednesday? The game was on Saturday, girl. Like, you had Sunday. You should have went to church, prayed about it. Like, Monday morning, it should have been out of your spirit. Why would you bring that back up today on a Wednesday morning? Like, are we sure? So honestly, ultimately, I think the basketball guys knew she was going to do that. And they was like, we are going to, here's your reward. You will not win a game. LSU better hope they shake some up when they get to the SEC tournament.
Oh, they'll find it, because that's where they find their plot armor. It's coming.
They better hope they get some, because it's looking real shaky. Whew. Anyways, Demon of the Week?
Yes, that's what I was ready for, because and we can go from here into impactful transfers. Because if you want to talk about an impactful transfer, let's talk about Danny Carnegie. Come on now. Against number 5 Vanderbilt, the then unranked Lady Bulldogs. Them dogs came out looking like demons again. Danny Carnegie, 29 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, added a steal, shot 9 for 15. And UGA defensively in that fourth quarter, that was some of the best, like, on-ball pressure. They were able to deny the ball. Aubrey Galvin could not get going. Michaela Blakes played the entire game, and she played her game, honestly. Like, she only took 8 shots from the field. She was getting to the line. She was doing what she does best. And she knocked down her free throws, and that was what kept Vanderbilt in it. And I thought Vanderbilt would pull away with the game because of that. But when it came down to it, UGA just really they put pressure on the ball and was making shots difficult for Vanderbilt down the stretch.
I need the program to note that Michaela Blakes took 20 free throws
and was 19 for 20. Look, if you gonna get to the line like that, knock them down. That's all I ask. Knock them down. 19 for 20. I respect that. Now, the fact that you lost the game, it's gonna look crazy because it's gonna be like she was like 20 free throws is crazy considering Vanderbilt as a team took 22 free throws. So she was the only one.
Took 19. Oh my God.
She was, and UGA as a team took 19. She was getting to that line. And I know we're not talking about Michaela Blake like right now, but I know people like to talk about like how she gets to the line. I'm sorry, y'all. Foul drawing is a skill.
It is.
Stop fouling. Mm-hmm. Like if you want players to stop getting to the line, stop fouling them. So I don't know what to tell you. But despite that, mind you, nobody on UGA fouled out. Matter of fact, nobody had more than 3 fouls.
That's good.
They spread the love.
That's good distribution because in some of these previous matchups where UGA has went wrong, Mia Wolfer, Danny Carnegie, they fouled out in some of these games. Got to their 4th or 5th fouls in some of these close games. So they put it on this today. That's progress.
Yeah, I was watching that fourth quarter, very proud of my Demons because this was UGA's 3rd time being my Demon this year. So they have showed up for me. I could not be proud of them.
They're making us seem like we're doing a bit. We are not doing a bit with UGA, I promise. But I also actually have to give Demon of the Week credit to 2 other teams. Columbia? Princeton has been on top of the Ivy League all year. They met Columbia 2 weeks ago, and Columbia said, "J. Craig, girl, you're losing." And literally a couple days ago, Princeton had the opportunity to redeem themselves. And Columbia said, "We're going to beat you worse, actually."
Yeah. Actually,
I don't know when Columbia got over Princeton. I don't know if Perry Page is just like, them hoes can't fuck with me. I don't know what they got. But shout out to Columbia. They have given Princeton their only 2 losses in Ivy League play. And it seems that, I don't know, some Power 4 teams might be disappointed if both of those teams get into the tournament because some of y'all other on the bubble teams might not make it. You might not make it. My other team, and I actually hate to do this because I love them, But College of Charleston took their first L in a pretty bad way too. I don't know what that was about. But Monmouth, I think that's how you pronounce that.
I think so.
They handed them their first conference loss last week. So shout out to them. Y'all did the thing that I really thought they was gonna run the table in CAA. So prove me wrong. Scared me. So shout out to them.
Let's not forget about Oklahoma State.
That's right.
In your bids.
Thank you for not making me look crazy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for holding it down.
Which is funny because Texas Tech,
they've been on a heater since.
Yeah.
They were mad about that. They had to be mad about that.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, sometimes you need one of those because they just beat Baylor by 31.
Bad. Like Baylor had no chance. Like from the first quarter, they had no chance. It was actually crazy to watch. I was like, oh, Baylor's gonna get into it. That Texas Tech press got a little more intense. So I don't know what Baylor got going on either. Talia Scott, I still do believe in you, but we gotta figure something out, girls. We do need to figure something out.
So we were going to get into impactful transfers this season, and the way that I decided to go about it is I found a list from October, and this list, it was on ESPN, and it was women's college basketball preseason transfer impact rankings.
Oh.
So they were ranking the top transfers based on how impactful they would be on their team. And what we can look at is there were some names who were lower on this list than they probably should have been.
Okay.
So the first name on this list is Tania Latson for South Carolina. Has she been the most impactful transfer for y'all this year?
No.
Immediately, no.
I think she's been underrated.
Top 10? I can say top 10.
I think she's been underrated at this point.
I think so too. And I think a lot of that is because the scoring numbers are down, which there was nowhere for them to go but down, considering that she led the country in scoring last year. Like she was
when she's supposed to score 40 at South Carolina.
She was not going to do that in this system. Like that's fine. But I do think she has had an underrated season. I know that there are some games where she does not get her shot off the way that you would probably hope. But all in all, she's had a good year. I would keep her in my top 10 somewhere.
Yeah.
Number 2 on this list is Olivia Miles transferring to TCU.
I can see her still being like top 3.
She's definitely top 3. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
She's doing too much of TCU's heavy lifting to not be top 3. But I also kind of think that's what she was kind of expected to do. You know what I mean? Like if she didn't play like that, TCU would be terrible.
Yes, I agree.
But that still makes her impactful. So yeah, I think she's still top 3.
Okay. Number 3 is Sarah Williams transferring to UConn.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
To the bottom, sister. So sorry. So sorry. She has I don't know if she's been bad.
I wouldn't say so. I would say
it feels like I obviously we know she went to UConn to like learn how to play in a system, take less shots, whatever. And I think she's doing that just fine. But I don't know. Even some of the times seeing her finish around the rim, I'm like, girl, I know you can score. What you doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm with that. Number 4 is Deanna Neepkins.
Okay, yeah.
To UCLA.
She might be 4 for me. She might be 4.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5, Yarden Garzon transferring
Girl,
to Maryland.
to the bottom. To the bottom. Don't piss me off.
Damn.
She playing like 40 minutes, so she should be, but no. It's enough for me.
Yeah, for me too. Number 6 is generational talent, Cotie McMahon.
Hey man, that's top 3.
Hey, Cotie is top 3.
Cotie has been.
Coach Young called Cotie McMahon a generational talent, and it's Black History Month, so I'm on her side. Wake it up, generational.
I just wanted to say, I need y'all to stop being so mad when coaches and other players and people that are really like a part of these players' lives lie on them. That's what they're supposed to do. Like, that is my player. Yes, I should call them generational. Like Corey Close be talking about she be talking about Lauren Betts, and she was talking about how she's like her in the pick and roll and like this is one of the best bigs ever and all this other stuff. And it's like, if she lying, so what?
She has to say that. She's mandated.
That's exactly like teammates be hyping up people be hyping up their teammates like, yeah, this is the best guard in such and such and such and such. Like
that I've ever played with.
It's like, this is my teammate. I should absolutely be saying absurd things about them. Why are y'all so offended? You don't have to hold this opinion. Who knows if I do, but I'm a lie.
Speaking of, the next player on this list was somebody who was called a generational talent by her previous coach. Malaysia Flau'jae is number 7 on this list. So her transfer to LSU. Do y'all think that she's lived up to that?
To the bottom.
No.
To the bottom.
She probably like top 12.
Somewhere in there.
That's generous.
I mean, she's been good. It's just, it's funny to me that
her best game was Duke.
Yeah. I felt like it seems like she transferred to LSU and her role is not much different. Like in terms of,
because it's not.
It's the exact same thing, but less.
Yeah, it's like it actually feels like she gets less of an opportunity at LSU.
Especially now that since that for a little bit they was doing the Jada Rashard Malaysia put both thing, which you would think that now. Well, honestly, you can't. I was ready to say you would think that now that Jada Rashard hasn't been playing that bad, that Lay would get more minutes. But it's like, at least Jada in there, she not turning the ball over that much. She might not be getting her shot off. She might not be she might not be able to run the offense as well. But she defends. She protects the ball. Lay got in that South Carolina game and turned the ball over immediately. I mean, literally, she stepped into the game. She threw the pass. Raven went fucking the other way for the layup. I'm so sorry, but she got to go to the bottom.
I think the craziest thing is that, I think at some point during the game, they put up a graphic on, the difference between her numbers from this season and last season, and she's averaging, 2 more steals a game, and somebody was like, and y'all said she hasn't improved. And it's like, well, nigga, they be playing against community colleges in their free time. That's where she be getting all them damn steals from. Not to say she's not a pretty good defender, regardless, but it's because I think she had 4. She had 4 steals against South Carolina, but it's yeah, she's averaging a lot more steals a game normally, because who the fuck are they playing when they not playing niggas in the SEC?
Speaking of the SEC, number 8 on this list is Janiah Barker, transferring to Tennessee.
When she's good, she's good. When she's bad, to the bottom. Actually, you know what though? I'm gonna let her be at the top of the impact list, because that's real impact. If you ask and your team is down subsequently ass, you doing something. You doing something.
They go as you go.
They go as you go. You know what? She at the top. She's at the top. Maybe not always for the right reasons, but she at the top. I give her that.
Number 9 on this list is Toni Morgan, transferring to Kentucky.
She's top 5.
Top 5. Hold on. Yeah, top 5. I was just saying she my 2. I didn't even order these in my head, but okay. Yeah, top 5.
Number 10 is Talia Scott transferring to Baylor.
She was
She
good.
probably like.
I just said that. I don't know what they got going on right now. My sister look crazy.
She probably like.
What's going on today?
Bro, like what? Is it me?
That-
Am I
oh.
a drama?
Oh, it said waiting for host to join. So I don't know if that was me or not.
You died, but we brought you back.
Okay.
We good now.
But yeah, I'd probably say she like top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I can do top 10. Yeah.
Laura Ziegler to Louisville.
You know, the numbers aren't always on her side, but I can give her a top 10. She's been impactful. I like that.
Kara Dunn is number 12.
Damn, actually.
She like top 10 too.
She gotta be 10. Laura might have to be 11. I didn't number these, but yeah, Cara is top 10.
Aluchi Okanawa.
Top
Yeah,
10.
she's top 10 too. She actually might be top 5. She might be top 5.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I give her like top 7.
All that way. It was a shaky at first, but somewhere along the line they remembered that she was good at basketball. So yeah, top 5.
So now, number 14, my dog Danny Carnegie is here at number 14, and I wish
too. I don't know. I really 8 times, but
I really wish
still.
I really wish I could put her even higher. Like
She top 2.
Like in my heart she is. In my heart she is.
We're gonna have to make an actual list. Like we're gonna have to actually make a
Okay,
list.
where so is that the end of the list?
No.
Oh,
That's 14. Danny Carnegie is 14. 15 is Medina Okot.
she like top 10.
Okay. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I might put her 15. I might do top 15.
Yeah.
That's probably rated appropriately.
They had her at 6. They had her at 15. I think that's fine. 16 is Rashea Kyle at Miami.
Damn, she actually is kind of hooping a little
She
bit.
about to
but
be one of my players of the week.
Players of the week.
Yeah, it's not her fault, I would assume.
No, I don't think so. They're just not a good team, but she doing good.
Now 17, we got Jada Williams.
Jada Williams.
Iowa State.
Ohio State.
Hey, look, my sister is her and Audie, like for the from most assists to a player, they're number 1. And you know what Audie was? For at least 13 weeks, number 1 scorer in the country. So I think Jada gotta be top 10. I think Jada gotta be top 10.
I'm with it. 18 is Kiyomi McMiller at Penn State.
She been hooping, but they stink, so she gotta go to the bottom. I feel.
Martha Suarez is 19.
Top 15. Top 15. When she stinks, TCU is disgusting. So they do need her. They do need her.
20 is Ayanna Moore at Notre Dame.
She been bad. Don't piss me off.
Samaya Smith at Virginia is 21.
She been pretty good, but 20 is fail.
22, Latasha Lattimore, Ole Miss.
Hey. She's actually been pretty good too. Her numbers aren't jumping off the page, but like she's been pretty good too. Especially early on before I feel like more recently Cotie. Like Cotie's always been good all year, obviously, but like I feel like Cotie really been on a she been on a heater recently. But before that, Latasha was kind of carrying them a little bit. So she's probably top 15.
23 is London Jones.
Don't piss me off.
Kate Koval is 24.
Also, don't piss me off.
And 25 is Avery Howell at Washington. UW.
Top 20 is fine, I think.
And unranked, Nyla Harris at UNC was not ranked.
Damn, Nyla Harris transferred?
Yeah.
Oh, she
transferred to Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. That's where I know her from. I'm like, why did that name? I don't know why I couldn't place her.
Also,
Well, she been carrying them recently, right?
yeah, I would say so. Also, unranked was Mimi Wheeler at West Virginia.
She been top 20. Yep, top 20.
Clara Silva was not ranked.
She's been terrible. Yeah. Not terrible, but like non-existent.
Relatively speaking.
She should have stayed in Kentucky. And I don't even like them right now, except Tony. But she probably should have stayed with that man.
Amaya Joyner was also unranked.
She's actually been impactful. I honestly feel a little bit like she's been more impactful than Malaysia.
Don't hate that.
Person nobody mentioned. Jackalanga Mindintanda from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
She's been like quietly good, like especially defensively. She's given Vanderbilt a lot. I don't know if she always pops offensively, but she's giving them a lot.
I don't know what her offensive what her numbers look like. Let me see. She averages 7.6 points, 3.3 boards, 1 assist, but 21 minutes a game, career high for her. So yeah, I think she's been pretty impactful. I think.
Pretty good. I think. I'm trying to think of anybody else.
Dominique Darius and Layla Felia.
Dominique Darius for sure has been good. Layla, I don't know. Dominique though, top 20 every year. Layla's been good too, but
Talaya Walker.
Oh, Georgia Tech really well. Now
Takima Walker.
Takima, yes, top 20 candidate.
What is she? Yeah.
She is carrying Cal a little bit.
Cal, yeah. Why did I think she just? Why did I not realize this?
Snutter.
Yeah.
She came from Ole Miss.
Oh, that's right. Snutter Collins, not mentioned at all.
She gotta be top 10.
Yeah, she is. No, she is.
Camille Pierre, how do we feel about her? Oh, why
she might be like top. I can see her being like top 12.
Camille Pierre.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could probably talk me in the top 10.
Wait, what did you just say?
You could probably talk me into top 10.
Okay. I can't really give her too much credit because NC State stinks. But she is doing a thing over there. She's doing a thing. I'm trying to think of anybody else off the top. That feels like a good list, though. I think we should make a list, though.
We should. Okay. I wish I could. Let me pull this. I gotta pull this tweet up because.
What Coach Yo said?
Yeah, there's been some talk about WNBA.
Coach Yo has been saying a lot of stuff lately. That's been getting the people going. It's been very provocative.
Coach Yo, you are the gift that keeps on giving because whenever we decide, we need some more content, let's go see what Coach Yo been talking about. But so what Coach Yo said. Let's see if I can find it.
I thought that's it to myself. I don't know if I did that. X those out. Maddie Segrist is so funny. She had tweeted earlier when Villanova, for everybody who wanted to know, who didn't watch, well, Jay finds this tweet. Villanova was up on UConn today at the half, and they played them really close up till the fourth quarter. And obviously UConn ran away with it. It went from like a 4-point game to a 20-point game very quickly. But when Villanova was up, Maddie Segrist tweeted, Paige Beckers and Azare, do y'all got y'all Villanova hoodies ready?
Oh
And
man.
she had to post a follow-up tweet of Villanova losing. So the really funny bit by her. Yeah, very funny bit, Maddie. I have to give you your tens for that.
Okay. So, with regards to WNBA teams and their draft strategy, Coach Yo tweeted, if a WNBA franchise is serious about winning and they need a point guard, I'm not taking a rookie in the first round. I'm trading for a vet. The PG position arguably is the hardest and most important position on the floor. If it's a must-have, you go with a vet. So somebody responded and said, so as a GM, are you not drafting Olivia Miles in the first round? And she said, not as my starting point guard if I need to win right away. The exception would be if I have everything else, but that's my opinion. So I guess it's something that every team when you're building has to ask themselves in the offseason, and it's how far are we away from contention?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say, oh, if my team is serious about winning, I'm trading for a vet, you look at the LA Sparks trading the number 2 pick in last year's draft for Kelsey Plum, and they ended up missing the playoffs. So it's kind of you have to assess the risk there. So because you can argue maybe if they thought, because who would have been the number 2 guard prospect in the class last year? Because Paige was coming out of UConn. Who was the number 2 guard? I wouldn't consider
Amore?
Yeah, I wouldn't consider Sonia Citron to be a point guard. So
yeah, Georgia Amore probably.
And if that's the case, they did need a point guard. But if that's the case, I mean, you traded for a vet, and y'all made a little push toward the end, and still ended up missing the playoffs.
For me, I feel like she's not technically wrong, but also I feel like there aren't a lot of rookies, regardless of position, that are pushing you to championship contention anyway. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah,
it's like, but I mean, and she is correct. We always talk about how point guard is the hardest position to learn in the W. Like, I think, we said this before, but as a big, you're playing against the hardest position damn near every day. But as a guard, you're playing the hardest position every day. And so that definitely is a lot of work. But I mean, if you look at like if I go to the 2020,
and I can't think of. I'm thinking about the last couple of drafts, and I feel like people are gonna want to use Kaitlyn Clark as their example, and Kaitlyn Clark is not a good example strictly because the rebuild did not start with her. Like, she was in fact the last kind of piece, right? Like you had a Kelsey Mitchell, you had an Aaliyah Boston, you had a Lanissa Smith, and even with Kaitlyn, we had an Erica Wheeler. Which the helpful thing about having Erica is that she is a vet and she plays with a lot more poise than what a Kaitlyn could do in year one. So if Kaitlyn wasn't having it, we could sit her down and we could say, hey, Erica, run this for a few minutes to keep us where we need to be. And so to Coach Yo's point, like I agree with the sentiment. I agree with the sentiment. And I always think that like people aren't drafting point guards first, or people aren't really drafting guards first unless they're like generational anyway. So it kind of feels like a mute argument.
Yeah.
Because you got a Page and a Kaitlyn, but like we look back years prior, Aaliyah went first. Ryan went first, but Ryan a little bit different. She's a guard, but she's also a wing.
She's
and
more of
the rebuild started with her. So it was kind of like we're going to build around this. Not like she's my final piece. So like
you can say
was Kelsey the last number 1 overall pick guard before Kaitlyn?
It was Ryan, Charlie Collier.
Charlie Collier was
Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina, yeah.
Oh, duh. So,
but
and I mean,
started a franchise.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you're one piece away from a championship, whether it be a guard, a wing, a big, whatever, you're probably not going to get that. You probably don't want that through the draft anyway, because if you're one piece away, you're probably like a 6 seed or something. And so you probably going to just either sign someone in free agency to fill that up or trade for someone to fill that position. But you're like, even if a team was, let's say a team was one person away, for one guard away or one Kaitlyn away from a championship, more than likely they are not in position to get said person unless, or when they're not in position to get Kaitlyn unless they trade the pieces that they were one piece away from, regardless. So it's like, I'm back to square one anyway. Seattle is probably one of the closest teams that I feel like is like, maybe Olivia Miles can kind of change that, but she is going to have a time to adjust. But I feel like anybody that Seattle would have drafted is going to need time to adjust regardless. Like I look at my bad.
No, I was just going to say, because you look at the fact, like, look at where the Lynx are picking this year. Like, nope, like people are trying to gauge what they'll do, and it's like they're kind of in a weird spot.
They're in a unique spot, right? Because they could say we're gonna rebuild our front court, or we're gonna rebuild our guard room. I don't know. I don't want to call it a rebuild per se, right? Because given the talent that they have, they absolutely, if they decide to run it back, like despite what people have said about their team, I still would believe in those pieces to make a solid run through the year. In year 3, you got better chemistry, whatever, right? But to that same point, like, I don't know, even if they pick Olivia Miles, I can't be like, you cannot expect Olivia Miles to carry that team to the playoffs.
Right.
Like, regardless of how good you think Olivia Miles is, we can look at Kaitlyn, actually. Perfect example. Kaitlyn in year 1 in the playoffs, her first playoff game, she was terrible. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. She's supposed to be. She's terrible. She's supposed to be. She figured it out a little bit in the second game, but that's not enough to win you a game. Like, that's not enough to win you a playoff series. That's not enough to win you a championship. So, like, you got to get that feel for the game but you're not going to get that in year 1, especially not that fast.
Like, I'm thinking, like, if you look at the 2025 draft, how many players could you have put on, hell, Phoenix, and been confident and like, okay, this puts them over the top? Like, if you put Paige on them, I'd probably say, all right, this is probably a better. This is a lot better of a team.
Sonya might have been good for them.
Sonya would have been fantastic for them. But outside of that, I don't really
And see, and the thing is,
all these other people would have needed a lot of time.
Yeah, because
but even to the Sonya point, she might have needed some time. Like she got to have the rep she got because they ain't got nobody. And I think that's the thing that people are missing too. Like picking top picks going to bad teams is good because they're supposed to get reps. Like that's what you want. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, and you think about Phoenix, their rookie last year was Monica Cole-McConney, who is, I mean, she was impactful as a rookie, but she was also an older rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Like she comes over with more experience than most rookies that are coming out of the college ranks. So it's kind of not your typical situation.
And so even her, when it like I think she played well through the playoffs, but even her, like you needed her to kind of hit more of those shots, especially in those latter games, and she struggled, like as you would expect a rookie to do. So I think I agree with her sentiment. Like you're not picking a rookie. I don't think that doesn't mean you shouldn't draft a rookie, especially like in Minnesota's point, like Minnesota's perspective. Like I would completely understand them drafting Olivia Miles and still trying to keep most of their core. Like I would think that that's completely fine. Let her learn this system with this group of people. Fine. But yeah, I don't know. I agree with her sentiment.
Yeah, I do too. I think she's right in the sense that a rookie point guard is not carrying a franchise through a playoff series because that's like Don said earlier. You're playing the hardest position. Like the biggest learning curve from college to the pros or from high school to college, whatever. The biggest learning curve is at the one because you're learning how to run an offense. So even if no matter how talented you are, you're coming in and learning a system, or the team is learning your system. So either way, there's going to be trade-offs there. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you want to be this team that's highly competitive at the next level, you do need a veteran point guard in there. And to your point, to Jamae's point about Kaitlyn Clark and the Fever, that's why you had multiple veteran guards in the room. Like we understand what Kaitlyn Clark is going to bring and what she's going to add, but building around what we've already got, adding that talent as a way to supplement the guards that we already got, that's how you build up the team going forward. Also, it's not a lot of point guards. Like when you coming out of the draft, you don't have a lot of point guards.
Yeah.
Like even looking at this draft, this coming draft, I mean, Olivia Miles, Kiki Rice.
And I was gonna say, like, is Kiki Rice a point guard?
Right. It's like, do you play Kiki at the one?
You could.
Probably not right away.
Is that her best bag? I don't know. But you could.
You could, but I don't know if you do that right away. Raven Johnson is a point guard, but it's like, are you trusting her to run a playoff offense from day one?
Guys, sorry. Let's finish that conversation.
My apologies.
You got a thought, or you like what's happening here?
I don't know. I had a thought and I don't know where it went.
Okay. All right. Are we done with this conversation? With that conversation about the draft thing?
Yeah, I think yeah, I feel like the only thing I was gonna say is that I feel like it just it doesn't it's right in a sense that it's not just guards though. I just feel like that's just how all of them are. Like it may be like one player every couple drafts that really could like make a team a championship contender off rip. Other than, but everyone else is like, we need you to wait a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have a couple rookies who can come into a game and change the course of a game, but like a playoff series or like a playoff run, I don't I don't think that's the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I don't even think it's fair to put that kind of pressure on them because, like, girl, why didn't y'all get somebody help in here? And I'll even say that this year's Fever.
Dude.
What the hell?
Why does this hate me? I promise I pay my bills. I promise.
It kicked me out too, and I know I paid mine, so
We can even look at the Fever's playoff run this year. Like the people who got us, I mean, Kaitlyn obviously wasn't available, but the people who got us further were vets.
Mm-hmm.
Shea Petty,
Odyssey Sims put the fear of God in my heart.
Literally, like they were the ones who carried us home. So I there is some. Oh, Coach, you was right. Period. The thing that just scared me was Minnesota beat Ohio State.
Bro, I can.
And you know what? And this, sorry, Jay, but this is because y'all nasty fans be on the internet talking about Jelani Cambridge should win Big Ten Player of the Year. She's gonna lose to Betts Ball. She just lost to Minnesota.
Hey, this 23 points on 10 for 27 shooting is looking real nasty.
And it wasn't even like a.
Yo. Sophie Hart just put 18 and 10 on her head. I don't know if Lauren Beth's doing that.
No, oh my God.
Jelani, I still love you, girl, but I need us to be serious.
And it's like it wasn't even like a close loss either. Like
13? Can I do math?
13, yeah.
13 points.
It's all matter of fact, that third quarter did it. They lost. Ohio State lost the third quarter 27-13.
Oh, child. Whew. Oh, child.
Lord mercy. Well, Minnesota, good for them. They going into our game of the week next week. Minnesota against Michigan State.
So we all have fun. I will say that Kennedy Cambridge Depoy campaign getting a little loud because
I'm with that.
6 points, 6 rebounds, third most rebounds on the team. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks.
I'm with that. I'm with the Kennedy Cambridge. With the Kennedy Cambridge Depoy talk. But because somebody got a guard on that team.
Somebody got to go. This is so unrelated, but there are like 50 of them. Like Jelani and them have so many siblings.
That's that old school, isn't it?
And they mama pregnant. And I I do need somebody to draw their family tree for me because I am a little confused because when you look at that Instagram, this is unrelated. This is unrelated, and it's about to sound crazy, and I don't want to sound crazy on the pod. So I would just say, if anybody has the Cambridge sisters family tree, please provide that to me. Thank you.
That video where her mother was like telling them they was pregnant, and they were like, "Dear Lord, no way."
Oh, what we didn't talk about, we'll throw in here just so people can't call us. Anyway, Ava Reese is returning to Unrivaled.
That's right.
It's about to get negative immediately because I think her first game is against the Phantom. Unfortunately, sister, I do need you to take that L.
Ghost game.
But she's back.
That's right, she is. We didn't talk about the we had the Gray versus Gray for the title in the 1v1 tournament. Chelsea Gray did defeat Alicia Gray 2-1 in the final frame. Of course, I was rooting for my lefty, and I have become a Mist fan for the rest of the season because I don't know what Vinyl BC got going on. So I need the Mist to get it together. I need to go ahead and bring home some hardware. But
this is one of those leagues where it's okay to switch affiliations.
I'm not. Yeah, maybe this is me not being loyal, but I'll be back. I'll be back next year. Vinyl BC, I'll be back next year, depending on how the roster shake out. But I need
screaming.
I need the Mist to bring the title home. Sammy said she can't come back and the Rose lose. I don't want that for my sister Chelsea.
Unfortunately, I do need that for my sister Chelsea.
I don't know. It feel like Chelsea ain't gonna let them lose. Like, I don't know. That's how the 1v1 tournament look. It felt like,
bro, she came back in every match.
When it was winning time, Chelsea was like, "Oh, I'm not losing," and it felt like that every game, no matter who she played.
Oh,
it gets real barbershop talk when we talk about Chelsea Gray.
I'm screaming.
That's how she played. That's how she played. She played like old school point guard. Complimentary, obviously.
Complimentary.
She got that dog in her. She got that clutch gene. She whatever complimentary metrics you want when you talk with your friends. That's what Chelsea Gray is.
All that.
Okay. Also, I lied. Angel's first game back is going to be on Friday against the Hive. So that should be a better matchup than her having to come in and play against the Phantom immediately.
No, that's a tough game.
That'll be kind of nasty, kind of negative. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, for that to be your first game, that'll be tough.
Current standings, the Laces are number 1. They're 9-2. The Laces, Phantom, and Mist have clinched playoff spots. So there's 3 more left. Breeze is currently a 4 seed. Rose is currently a 5 seed. And Vinyl is currently a 6 seed. The Hive and Lunar Owls both have 3 wins. So it's looking a little sad for them. Yeah. But, you never know. Maybe somebody will make a comeback. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, yeah, that's that. On the AU front, I think we were talking about Kaitlyn Chen. Was pretty good.
Bro, she was whooping them girls' ass.
Like
this cannot be underestimated. Understated. Whooping their ass.
No, she was. Like in like multiple games. But old bitches are in fact winning. Rebecca Gardner, Odyssey Sims.
I love Rebecca Gardner so much.
Was it Alicia Clark? Or maybe it's Kia Nurse. One of them was also on the leaderboard recently. You know what I'm saying? 30 plus crowd up. We up.
I think it was Kia Nurse because Kia Nurse hit they put up leaderboards on 3s, and I think she hit 15 more threes than the next person or something like that.
Yeah, it's been actually kind of crazy. The clip at which she's been hitting threes. Also, don't be messy, but I'm gonna read it anyway. He said, "So y'all think Fee begged Angel to come to Unrivaled, or do you guys think it was always planned?" You know,
B don't strike me as a beggar.
you're lying. She been begging Kaitlyn all year. Hold on, let's not lie, guys. They've been begging Kaitlyn for 2 years now. We don't have to lie now.
She strikes me as an asker.
Do I think she begged Angel? No, but I would not be surprised. She was like, "Hey, girl, y'all wanna? You feel like hooping." When you actually, the moment that Angel had posted, "Oh, I miss hooping" on her story,
feet slid up.
Alex, yeah, one of them slid up and was like, "You can come back, right?" With a question mark, and like. And then she was like, "Yeah, I want to do that." And then they said, "All right."
Yeah. Maybe not a beggar, but she is a persistent asker.
I don't know. She might have begged that lady. I don't know, but hey, it worked out.
I just feel like begging is beneath her. But I think she will ask.
Sammy said her husband was deaf begging Asia. I mean, I would beg.
I would too.
I get it.
I get it.
Like, imagine the pool. Like, I understand. Like, they was begging Kaitlyn too. It's like, imagine the pool. Like, you got pool already. But yeah, I mean, I get it.
I thought it was funny that. And it was still a big announcement regardless. So this is not like to diminish that. But I thought it was really funny when when Unrivaled was like, "We have like such a big announcement. We can't wait to tell y'all whatever. And everybody was like, "Oh my God, Asia coming." And it was just like, "We're playing in New York." And it's like, again, that's still fantastic. But everyone was so sure, like, "Yeah, we get Asia. Like, this is the one. This is the one we're waiting on." And it's like, "Nah, we're gonna have the playoffs in New York. Like, this is what we doing."
So it's actually really funny.
So Sammy asked, "What do we think of Stewie playing overseas?" I know that she's only going to EuroLeague to play 4 games
essentially. Yeah.
So, but I saw people were insinuating that it might have something to do with CBA negotiations, and I honestly don't think it does. Because she would be back before training camp starts. I think the last EuroLeague game is the day training camp starts. And I think contractually, she would have to be back before May 1st. And I think that last game is April 19th. So there's really no overlap there. I understand why people would wonder that, especially when it wasn't completely laid out initially what her role was going to be. But I don't think too much of it. I know that she probably just liked to be over there. So
and I also think that like this is the first time I feel like Stewie has played healthy basketball in the last couple of years. Like last season, she really shouldn't have played it Unrivaled. Mm-hmm. The year before that, like I think their whole team had post-championship surgery. So it really just feels like this is her first year being actually healthy. And ain't her wife from Spain or something?
Yes, I believe
that sound right to me.
It's like excuse to be overseas. It didn't shock me, especially since like Kaitlyn McBride did the exact same thing last year. So like I don't know. I mean, I get that Kaitlyn McBride and Stewie, I guess, are different people, but like same concept, guys. She just wanted to go keep hooping. She wanted to earn a bag for playing 4 games. I think it's fine. And also I think if it becomes a thing of like CBA negotiations, I think Unrivaled as a whole would try to do something more than like Stewie would just go on a one-off and go play in the league, you know?
I think it's wild that EuroLeague lets teams sign players during the playoffs.
That's insane. That is.
Can you imagine other leagues doing that? Like, could you imagine? Like,
That's real tampering.
Like you could just be like, oh yeah, we actually finna sign Breanna Stewart just for like 3 games.
And it's not even like she a no-name bitch. Like she done won championships with us. Her name might go on the Raptors over here. Like, why y'all can't pick her up? Like, no, bro. That would, if I was the team and I would be vetoing. You cannot get her. No way.
Overseas is also that also be where people be talking about like they don't be paying people on time. So I be feeling like it's just lawless over there. It's just
they gonna pay Stewie on time.
Well, yeah, they'll pay Stewie on time. But it's just I feel like it's real like do what you want. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, that's on you.
Yeah.
If you can open your purse for Stewie, open your purse for Stewie. I gotta get it.
I mean, I would too. If she's available, why not? She available and she actually looks like she's playing good basketball. I'm like, oh, okay. Why not? But also lawless.
But yeah, trying to think if I had an agenda to get off.
Do we have any people that we think could be demons the rest of this week?
Oh God.
Girl.
So you got Virginia Tech playing North Carolina. You got Texas A&M playing Tennessee. Tennessee has been kind of embarrassing recently.
Wait, you said Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't think
you have NC State playing Duke. You have Purdue playing Iowa. You have Arkansas playing Texas. You have Washington.
Did Schaefer lose to Arkansas? Fire him immediately.
You have Washington playing UCLA.
Wait. What if? Okay, I'm doing a bit now. I am. What if UGA beat Oklahoma?
Hold on.
That's not out the realm possibility.
That's not crazy.
UGA.
Wait, where is it at?
UGA is at home.
Okay, hold on. Look, UGA different when they in the building. What's the name of the UGA stadium? We actually do need to know that.
At this point, we do.
We need to know that now. We need the information. No.
Stegman Coliseum. I'm sorry. I think that's how you say that. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. But
I don't think you're doing a bit. This is legitimate. Hold on. Let me see when the last time Oklahoma lost. Let me see.
They lost to Vanderbilt. They had back-to-back losses to Vanderbilt in Texas.
They just beat Alabama barely. And barely beat Florida.
They beat Florida by 7, Bama by
8.
And Georgia's coming off a win against Vandy. See, here's the thing.
I moved.
I know I'm doing a bit here, but I'm like, I can see it though. Like I can see that.
I see it. I see it. Low key, Virginia Tech could have something for me.
Against UNC?
Against UNC. They could have something for me. Blacksburg, like, come on. I think we on something. I think y'all can have something for me.
Saturday, you have Oklahoma State versus West Virginia, Arizona versus Baylor, and then Colorado versus Texas Tech. Honestly, I can honestly see all 3 of them niggas losing. I can see every ranked team losing that game.
I do not see Arizona beating Baylor.
Bro, if Arizona does beat Baylor, they need to fire Nikki Conley immediately. I'm so sorry. She has to lose her job. She has to lose it. I'm sorry.
Sunday, you have Providence versus UConn. UConn's probably gonna be won by 50.
Not too much on Providence, but they have been looking crazy, so they do really need to beat them by 50.
The chance for the UConn upset was today, guys. So
and it got scary in the fourth. I don't know.
Villanova had them in the first half, like literally had them in the first half
through 3 quarters.
Yeah,
but you gotta keep shooting if you're gonna beat UConn, and they ain't got that. Iowa really could beat Michigan though. They could do something for me.
Would they be demons if they win?
Who, Iowa?
No, because Michigan is a good team merchant.
Yeah, nah.
Virginia versus Louisville.
UVA has been putting together some good wins, but I don't think Louisville losing. Okay,
Kamora
if
Johnson,
USC,
what do you have for me?
who?
Kamora Johnson.
Okay, period. If USC beats Ohio State, are they demons?
Yes, I believe in that. Jay, I'm sorry. USC,
I can't.
Jazzy Davison and Kara Dunn. I think they have something for me.
Watch. No. Watch this be the London Jones game. Watch it.
Let this bit will continue. I think they have something for me.
Now,
Hey, hold on. I might actually never mind. I can't do it. I think
I know what you're about to say, but
no, because I already said that they off my mental health. I'm over it. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Since Jermaine's not going to say it, I'm going to say it for her. And I'm going to ask,
what's that mean? I will say it for you. I'll say it with you.
I will say it with you. If Iowa State beats TCU, are they demons?
They have no choice but to be demons. Oh my God.
No. The better question is, if Iowa State beats TCU, are they back in your good graces? because everybody deserves to run it back.
No. I thought I was giving them an opportunity to run it back, and then they lost to BYU.
This is a spin the block group.
Spin the block.
This is the second spin in the block. When does it get embarrassing, guys? When does it get embarrassing? You let me know.
You never stop spinning the block on somebody you love. There's always a right person, wrong time is a thing.
Hey, hold on. Serious shit though. Addie Brown is supposed to be back, guys.
Addie Brown's
supposed to be back.
See,
I can't get too excited. I gotta close my eyes. I gotta close my eyes.
This is the builder. This is plot armor right here.
On the record, are you taking them home with you if they win?
Listen, I will. I will spin the block. I will. They will be back. We will be back locked in.
We love that.
I'll get them back.
Let me make sure. Let me see. Is there another agenda I got to get off? Let's see.
I feel like both games Duke plays this week, they're gonna win, but it's gonna be nasty for like 3 quarters. Like they're gonna play NC State, and it's gonna be 40-40 with 8 minutes left.
That's disgusting. They can't keep getting away with this. They cannot keep getting. Okay. Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee cannot.
I feel they can't lose either. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, but they have to pull it off. They can't keep doing this.
Nah, the way that when they asked Coach O after the Tennessee Ole Miss game.
Bro, I wish I had the clip. For y'all who don't know, Ole Miss upset Tennessee the other day. Is it an upset? Was Ole Miss higher than that?
I would say.
I don't know if it's on paper or upset. I thought Ole Miss.
Maybe it's. Maybe technically it's not, but anyway. No, it's not. It's not. Ole Miss is ranked higher, but they beat them by like 13.
Yeah, they beat them, and when everyone for the handshake line, Kim Caldwell basically is like halfway shakes Coach Yo's hand, and she's like power walking off, like arms straight, like a video game, like a robot walking off. She's pissed, and they asked Coach Yo if she felt some type of way. And honestly, Coach Yo's so funny. This is why honestly I have to be on her side, because she was like, I didn't take offense to it because either she was in a rush or she was upset about the loss, but I respect it either way. And I was like, classy response.
I think she was like, yeah, I like her either way.
She did say I like her. Which is like, not Coach Yo, because she could have took it to hell. It is Black History Month, so I would have allowed it.
Yeah, nah, she did the responsible thing.
Yeah,
but it could have been messy, and she still would have had my support.
Honestly, truly, yeah, Tennessee. Somehow you're gonna have to figure out how to beat Oklahoma, girl. We'll have to figure that out. Syracuse, I do need you to do something for me. On Sunday, might be a lot of pressure, but I do need it.
Syracuse.
The bit that I'm committing to for real is USC, but my side bit that I'm committing to is Mississippi State beating Texas.
They did not ask Kim Caldwell about the handshake. Mississippi State beating Texas is nuts.
Like that is my side. That is my side bit that I'm committing to.
At Texas?
Vic Schaefer. No, listen. I wish they would.
Hey, bro.
I wish they would. They would.
I wish they would. It's very funny.
Vic Schaefer gonna have to address the class. Like there's no way. There's no way.
I fear. Oh my God.
Mississippi State, what do you have for me?
But Texas been losing, so they really might. It might get nasty quick.
They cannot lose this game. Like
I would literally scream.
Like, yeah.
Madison Francis, how do you want to be remembered?
Her D-point catch is on the line in this game.
Nah, no bullshit. They might not win. I don't know, but Madison Francis, she looks crazy. Like I had tweeted this, but she like a top 3 pick in a draft in whatever year she coming out. Like she moves so fluid. That's the earliest agenda that I am taking. Like once I don't even gonna say once handily because she's my client right now. Actually, Madison Francis is my next up and coming client. I can't fully obligate to her because I still have to commit to Hannah. But once Hannah leaves, it's wraps.
This is so funny that you only have one client at a time.
I respect it.
Because I need to be able to fully I need to be able to give my clients my full undivided attention. But I need them to know that I am on your side. You just can't be my client.
I respect that. I respect that.
I got you.
I respect that. Oh man.
All right. I have no other agendas to get off. So my heart and my mind is clear.
Yeah, my heart and mind is clear as well.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, this has been another episode of Pull Up 3. I am Paragon Don.
I'm Jamae.
And I'm Jay Trent.
And we are out.